Okay, chapter 4. The Trials. This one first. Feathered Frenzy. A deadly attack at the Aviary? Don't know, I've never seen that word before. Must be like a bird zoo or something. Oh wow. The Death Rattle. Uses its coloured feathers as against predators, often mimic the sound, and silence is advised. These something. Okay, is one half of the page. Nyphelix. These terrifying creatures, were they savage, silence is required. These creatures provoking self-defense. Same thing. Oh, meant to click on that one. The red-breasted. This heron is known for its aggressive nature, extremely sharp. Masked. This bug-eyed yellow-footed, despite its extremely territorial bushes. Here's the other half. Heron, bright plumage and freed of unlively prey, has teeth. Goose. Bird is endangered. Predator status. Hide its eggs in. A bird. So we gotta identify these birds. Incubation station. That's an incubator. The incubator is on and the bulb is hot to the touch. Warning. Overexposure to heat from the incubator could prove fatal. Always remember to check on the eggs after putting them inside. Why? He promised to take care of you. There's a dead bird. Yeah, the bird is dead. A hatchling. So these are the birds. Rot, I'm sorry, Rot. Rot, I didn't know, Rot. There's some bracelet. A bird. Trial volunteer form. This man is not breathing and his neck is bleeding. So he's dead. And there's eggs being hatched. Did he accidentally stepped on it and that bird attacked him? Or something? Yeah, there's an egg. Egg yolk. A bird. Lorry, a method of intimidation and prey. Its piercing cries, words it has recently heard, as making well-caused birds to scream. Herald. Were discovered in a jungle for bones, as loud noises will set off attack and trigger in their mechanism. You know, that's not the full page. That's half of the page. Morag Aviary. Being a bird keeper is hard. You will have no feathered friends. The bleary-eyed. This excitable bird is curious. The floor piercer towards bright colors. Avoid there. Guide to birds. Work if you follow this guide. Trouble taking care of our flower piercer is known for nature, may react aggressively, bring in anything habit to prevent something. Declan, what did you do? Let's see. Feeding schedule. Laurie, 9 a.m. Maurice and Declan. Heron, 9 a.m. Crystal. A Grouse, 10 a.m. Declan. Hatchling, 11 a.m. Was Maurice, now it's Declan. Oh, Marcy. My bad. Marcy, I think it is. Not Maurice. Flower Piercer, 1 p.m. Marcy. Grouse, 1 p.m. Declan. Harold, 2 p.m. Crystal. Thanks again for running the incubator station for me, Declan. See you after lunch, Marcy. August 29th, new employee starts. Safety and hatchling training, 3 p.m. Declan, lunch break, 12 to 1:15 p.m. More stolen. To the one who stole my heart. Steps for training new employees, travel guide. Astor. Appointment for 12:30, August 30th. Welcome to Morag Aviary, new employee guide. The label reads millet lorry. This label reads black sunflower seeds, flower piercer. This label reads corn for the gross. The label reads white bone meal held. So we got identify. Connect each bird with what's agitated there. Oh, we get. Okay. Let's identify the birds first. I think that might have been eggs. No. That in his mouth. Did it agitate each other? Ooh, nearly correct. I know that one could be right. Maybe. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, swap them two. Alright. Now identify each one. So that's Declan. So that one must be Marcy. Declan Moore. This maybe? No, that's Marcy Moore. Declan Astor. She must be Crystal Palmer, because she's got a book on the incubator thingy. Stepped and trained. Right. Lorry. Millet. Oh no. So we gotta identify the birds as well. Red-breasted. So that thing. It's got red on the chest, so assuming that's red-breasted. Death rattle. Uses coloured feathers against predators. Maybe that's a death rattle. The bleary-eyed. I'm not really good with birds, so they look bleary-eyed. I'm gonna guess that's death rattle. I've heard of a heron. I think that's a heron. Okay, Maurice and Christos swap them around. That's right. That's a lorry. Uses coloured feathers. Maybe. Bug-eyed yellow. That's the masked. Not bleary-eyed. Said about his yellow feet. Has teeth. Oh, that's a heron. Grouse, birds and dangers, hide eggs in. Are you grouse? The masked grouse. Morag. Hold. Okay, I got most of it right. Flower pierce, okay. Bluey ride. There we go. Done it. Okay then. At the Aviary. See. Bracelet. His last bracelet? The bleary-eyed flower piercer. Which... Okay, on the eggs hidden in the bush. Stepped. Okay. So, red-breasted heron. Attacked Declan Astor. Killing him. Stolen by which went to feed grouse. The masked grouse. Maurice Palmer. Oh, I did it again. Marcy. Cried when she discovered that a hatchling had overheated in an incubation station. Meanwhile, Declan Astor entered the aviary when his bracelet was stolen. So by the bleary-eyed flower piercer. The death rattle lorry, which mimics get crystal more. No, it's wrong. Oh, I got most of it right. I think I got it. There we go. Done it. Edit Aviary. Marcy Palmer cried when she discovered that a hatchling has overheated in the incubation station. Meanwhile, Declan Astor entered that place, where his bracelet was stolen by the bleary-eyed flower piercer. Following this encounter, Declan Astor went to feed the masked grouse and stepped on the eggs hidden in the bush. In retaliation, the masked grouse attacked Declan Astor, killing him. His last screams were mimicked by the death rattle lorry, which agitated Nephalic's heralds, which then attacked Crystal Moore. There you go, case solved. After volunteering in a trail during his lunch break, Declan Astor, a new employee at Morag Aviary, forgot to take the hatchling out of the incubator. Then, while attempting to feed the masked grouse, he stepped on its nest. The grouse killed Declan, indirectly agitating all the other birds. Research Engineer 2. Subject 37 did not arrive for his follow-up appointment. Project Lead. Another scumbag took the money and ran. Research Engineer 2. That's possible. Either way, we'll need to throw out his research data, but what do we do with the data disk? We could do another one. Backstage drama. Pandemonium at the Stardust Variety Hour. What's going on here? Jamie would have stolen the show if he could use knives. This is more good stuff for the blooper reel, though. General notes. The ventriloquist and the magician each surprised me, but not in a way I expected. Funny clips for the reel. Lily was a no-show till a juggler's act. Record malfunction. Sticky valves. Ballerina freakout. Jamie, if you could have used knives. Which one is Jamie? M. Bergen's production team. Who's Bergen? Arthov would won fair and square. You don't like something, talk to Mitchell, the producer. You might be the cameraman. Or a producer. Maybe both. Order of contestants. Cameron Flake, Nola Rocco, Jamie Albright, Regina Littlemore, Vilma Bellboy Prado, and Alvo Reddy. Is all the names. I can't help but notice we are competing against the previous champion. We already know the judges like her act. She'll be a shoo-in for a grand prize, unless something goes wrong. Shouldn't the rest of us get a fair shot? Cam. First a record, then a surprise act. This whole show must be rigged. I performed a flawless waltz. An empty cage. Whoa, you gotta chill. A bunny ran on stage during my act, but you don't see me whining. Lily Bell, sweetie, you showed up one act too late. I'll kill Vilmar for this. Should have broken his bones as well as his heart. Props table, do not touch. Juggling balls. Trumpets. I would have won it if they hadn't put me in the first stinking act. All that work wasted. I thought he was a burpist. You'll have ventriloquist. I assume, because of the puppet. No weapons on set. La Femme Enu... whatever that is. Stardust Variety Hour. Winners of yesteryear. Okay. There has been a sudden outpouring of complaints about our allowing previous winners to compete in a Stardust Variety Hour. I assume that the SVH is a fair contest with no possibility of skullduggery. Continuing to harp on this will result in you being released from the show. Your host, Dante Longo. Sweet biscuits, Cam. That's delicate. A small bite mark. So he got bitten. Maybe a rabbit bit him when he's picking it up. Lone wolf. Isn't either. That could be a clue or something. Psst. Filmer. Could you tell the little dancer that I only switched my act because someone took my soda? And there's a bracelet again. The wristband. Seen it on the other one. Okay. Final placements. Original dancer. Meet Mr. Vlad. The Implausible Forces. The Purpose Waltz from the La Femme. Inus. Howling Wolf Blues. The Remarkable Lily Bell. Okay, that's all the words done. Let's do this one first. The first placement. So the I think that's the. I think that one's the ballerina, right? Flawless Waltz. So yeah, that one is the ballerina. Ventriloquist, I assume, Mr. Vlad. Remarkable Lily Bell must be the magician. Fifth, Howling Wolf Blues. Maybe the musician. Nope. Musician. Maybe. Third is Implausible Forces. Oh, it was very close. Got most of it right. The host, the juggler. The producer, no, the burpist. There we go. He might be the burpist. Because somebody took his soda. And that's magician. Yeah. He's the burpist. Because he got the prize cash as well. Now identify these people. So original dance, so is the burpist. Yeah, which one's that then? You must be Vilma. I think he was talking to him. You must be Vilma Prado. So Vilma Prado. You must be Cam, because he knocked over the table. Cameron Flake. There we go. Cameron Flake. Talk to Mitchell, to producer. Did he hurt his eye? Yeah, he must have hit his eye. You must be Mitchell. Is that your first name or your second name? It could be either. You must be Jamie, right? Jamie Albright. Jamie Albright. Meet Mr. Vlad. Mr. Bergens. Mitchell Berkins, so you must be... Oh, yeah. It must be you. Now, the rest of them. Are they in order? Okay. Okay. Surprise act, follows in a waltz. You gotta show a bunny run on stage during my act. What was your act? During the act? You act one act too late. Just gonna guess 2 guys and 2 girls. Nola and Regina. Which one's which? You look like a Nola and you look like a Regina. So Nola Wakao. Regina Littlemore. Over, ready? It might be you. Jamie's a host, right? So you might be Dante Longo, and you must be Jamie Albright. Oh, you're Jamie Albright. Okay, I got that right. So you could be Nola. And you must be Regina Littlemore. There we go. Done. So we identified them all at the talent show. Something the act of a previous winner. You? Huh. Believing the show must have been rigged. Um, Who was the previous one? That looks like her. But the previous one was this woman. What is it, a woman? Might be her. Um, maybe. I'm just gonna put random names in and see what happens. Even though it's gonna be completely wrong. Wilmar Prado was Prado. No. Maybe. Released. Actually. I know that's completely wrong. Okay. Got some of it right. Ah, yes. At the challenge show, Cameron Flake sabotaged the act of a previous winner, Regina Littlemore, by scratching a record using Mr. Vlad. Meanwhile, Vilma Prado released Lily Bell from the cage to sabotage Nola Rocco's act. In retaliation, Nola Rocco poured the soda into the trumpet. After the broadcast, Regina Littlemore attacked Dante Longo, believing the show had been rigged. Due to their past relationship, Vilma decided to spoil his ex-girlfriend Nola's magic act by releasing a bunny from its cage. In retaliation, Nola stole Arthav's soda and poured it into Vilma's trumpet. Because Arthav couldn't belch without a soda, he changed the act to a dance, which surprisingly won. Okay, there's something. There was something flashing. Oh, the clock. JN identification of time frame setting for the unnamed device. The donut button round to 1 minute, or day 1. So basically 3 days. Just say 1 month. No need to get so specific, Jack. Also, you haven't submitted a name yet. Quit stalling and get on that. So I'm going to leave you here. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time. Goodbye.